Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Nando bringing you some Halloween Cup battles. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while just because of the Master League, and I'm not a big fan of the Master League, but I'm back. I'm back for Great League, and I'm so stoked. This league has been so fun. I've had so many teams like in my mind to play with, and this was the first one. I had Swalot in my head as a potential team synergy with Crustle, and man, oh man, this team, it was so fun. I really enjoyed this team. Obviously, you have the main weakness of Wormadam with the confusion and even a Toxicroak, but man, this team is just so solid. I really liked it. I'm gonna have to, I think it's just the core of Swalot and Crustle that synergizes so well that, man. But anyway, let's jump into some battles here. And Swalot is just a tank. He's a tank. He can take on the grass types and even the fairies, so he's just a tank. So in this one here, it's a Mawile versus a Crustle, and I don't know these matchups. Again, I don't remember if he wins it, but what I'm trying to do is really just take the shields away because it is a shadow. And man, that thing was doing a lot of damage, but now I know it has boosted because of the power up punch, and now I'm just trying to get this thing out of my way now. It's just because it's just doing so much damage. And the spice pick in my team is Drapion with the aqua tail. This aqua tail is so good, I think, because it generates so quickly and it baits shields. And I'll have the sludge bomb with it as well for the obviously the Azumarill, but I lose that match, and luckily for me, both of the Pokemon in the back are weak to Swalot with the Ice Beam, and then also the Sludge Bomb. So Swalot's gonna have pretty good matchup here, and one Ice Beam should be able to take it out. I'm gonna go ahead and farm down here, and I have that shield just in case they had loaded energy, and I think it was gonna take it out. Again, I do have that shield. I get to the Sludge Bomb, and that is a good game. Let me know what spicy picks you guys are running for the Halloween Cup, man. I think this cup is just so fun. Great lead here. Great lead with, I have the Smackdown Crustle as well, so those flyers are definitely gonna go down. No pun intended. And I don't know the matchup for that one for Crobat. It was such a new match, but Crustle, oh my god, he does so much work in this match. It's not even funny. This match is insane. I can't even believe this. Crustle does work. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know why the opponent didn't shield here. Crustle 1v3. Dang, Crustle is MVP in that one. And here, okay, so I had to look this match up. Crustle does win that match. I didn't know that beforehand, but I swap out. Again, I have the Dark and Poison with Drapion. I have the Aqua Tail for a surprise Marowak. Yep. That Aqua Tail came in clutch too because a lot of people were running him in the back. So in this case now, I really just want to burn their shields. So that's why I shield here to hopefully take the last shield from them. And knowing that it only probably takes 3 infestations to get to the Aqua Tail. And other than that, I think I would just let it go here because it's in farm down range for Crustle. And this allows Crustle to generate a couple more energy. Again, the Obstagoon comes in, and Crustle should be able to take this out, hopefully with a X Scissor. It does. I know he's trying to get that boost. I know it. But I swap out Swalot so he doesn't farm me down. I'm hoping to just really take this thing out because I don't want it to get a boost. That's the last thing I want. And I take this thing out, and guess who's in the back? A fairy. So I like this lineup because it has a double poison in the back, and the main, honestly, the biggest threat to this team is a Toxicroak. I did not run into any Wormadams, so Toxicroak, obvious hard loss. This is an interesting team here. It's Crustle and Gardevoir. Charm users, not so hot for this team. Again, I have double poison in the back, and I take that out, and guess what? Another fairy. So at this point I was like, oh man, is this guy running triple fairy? I was kind of curious. So another thing too is people don't shield Drapion's first move. Like none of my matches that I had today, none of them blocked it. So I was like, okay, well now I'm gonna start throwing the sludge bomb. And GG's for the Clefable because I have a Swalot in the back, and this should be a good game. And I still have double shield flex as well. Oh my god, shielded. Okay, so this is a bad matchup, and I'm okay with that. So I bring in Drapion just to get more a little bit of energy. I'm hoping they don't have a Toxicroak in the back. They don't. Surprise! Aqua. Boom. Yep, got it. So now I'm forcing these shields on this Alolan Marowak. And I know that the Bone Club will do good amount of damage, but it would not take him out. So again, I get to the Aqua one more time. I think I should be able to get to one more. If not, it leaves it in farm down range for Crustle, and that's great news for Crustle. And guess what? I get to another Aqua, and I think I won the switch on that one. One more Aqua, man. I'm telling, this Drapion is amazing. This team is so fun. Good synergy as well. So now I don't want the Crustle against the Azumarill, so I bring in Crustle. I'm gonna do an X Scissor just to really get this Umbreon low on health. It makes it easier on Swalot, and I want to save that Swalot for the Azumarill, and that lineup is correct. So now what I really need to worry about is a Hydro Pump, and some people are running and some are not, so I kind of don't shield some of the Azumarill, but I know that Swalot's a tank. He's just a tank. He can take one and maybe one or two Ice Beams depending on these, but I should be able to take the Zoomer out. He swaps out with Umbreon. I shouldn't do too much, and I get a little bit of energy on the Swalot because again they have the Zoomer in the back, and he should be able to farm me down. However, I don't think it's enough for him to get to the Ice Beam or play rough, but that's a good game. Stallion. Alright, this is a good matchup. I should be able to win this if I land the X Scissors. I don't want to give out my Pokemon on the back, so I'm going to just stay in it and really just take the shield away. Okay, so I bring out Drapion. The reason I bring out Drapion is because if they have a Toxicroak in the back, what I'm going to try to do is just throw out these Aquatails and really do some damage on this Toxicroak, because it's going to be a tame effort to take this thing out. If they knew I had another poison, I think they would have shielded, but that was the whole point of Drapion, to really hopefully get that Toxicroak out. And I'm going to go ahead and shield here because I definitely need to get this Toxicroak out. And they do let go of their energy here, which is good news for me. And I'm hoping to farm this thing down. Hopefully it doesn't get to oh man, it does. Okay, another Mud Bomb. It does get to it, and it's okay because They do have a Golbat. However, I think I misplay here. But again, Toxicroak, it's just he dominates his team. So it was this right here. I think I should have not shielded the Golbat and just save it. But I should have farmed down here actually. That was the mistake, but that was a good game. I don't think I would have won it anyway. Just the Toxicroak does so much damage. You know, if I had double poison, obviously it's gonna be super effective. Spicy pick right here, Mr. Mime. Spice here, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Drapion. I wasn't sure if that was a good matchup for Crustle, just because that was such a random pick. So I bring out Drapion for my safe swap. And I know that Gardevoir is going to use up shield, so I'm going to definitely just bait those things out. And here I get to farm down a little bit. And they bring out the Obstagoon. So I got a little bit of energy. So I think my game plan now is to really let Swalot do some damage in the back, just because yep, that's super effective infestations and do good, man. And I think he resists all the moves that Obstagoon has, which is pretty, not all, he doesn't resist Nightshade, but counter doesn't do too much. And the reason I brought him out is because I needed to get that Mr. Mime out, and knowing that they have no shields, this was going to be a pretty good matchup. I have one more shield. All I need to get to is a Ice Beam, and just to take the Mr. Mime out. And I'm not sure if this Obstagoon does farm me down. It does. Oh, whoa. Swalot is a tank, man. I think this is like a pretty high ranked Swalot. I think it's like a 30 or something like that. I don't remember, but man, he's just a tank. Okay, so this is a good matchup. And again, I swap because I don't know that matchup prior to looking it up. So he brings out the Venusaur, and okay, so I think I resist all the moves. Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb shouldn't do too much, and I think I should have just baited with the Aqua Tail here, but I was just kind of worried that they would not shield it. So I shield the second one just to get to the Sludge Bomb. And I should be able to farm down. They bring out the Obstagoon. I get to an Aqua Tail. And what they're trying to do is really just farm me down. And here comes Swalot. He's gonna do so much work. He's definitely my favorite on the Halloween Cup so far. I have another team comp with him as well. Pretty much almost the same team, so I'll bring that up maybe tomorrow or so. And yep, they have a fairy in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a Sludge Bomb on it. I should be able to take it out. I do have one more shield, and the opponent quits. Good game. Amazing lead. Amazing lead. So okay, I could have just stayed in there, but I wanted to save the crustle for the Galvantula in the back, but I'm not quite sure. I just felt like Aqua Tail was going to do so much damage, and I also wanted to get rid of their shields. So that's the main reason why I brought in Drapion. Fire Blast. Ooh, spice. Spice. Bringing in some spicy in here. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Aqua Tail. I should be able to win this match. Galvantula comes back, and I'm going to get to another Aqua Tail just to really take some health away from this Galvantula. Get to another one. I know they're going to try and farm me down. I know it. But it leaves it in pretty much farm down range for Crustle. It won't do a one-hit KO, so I go ahead and not shield. And then they bring in the Obstagoon. I try to avoid the farm down there and just swap out the Swalot. And I should be able to win this match here. I still have one other shield as well. They're trying to get that boost. I know it. Man. Getting the boost is cool if you get it. It sucks if you go against it. But good game. Bad lead. So just given that I have to swap and they have the Toxicroak, I already know this is a good game. So now I'm just thinking I need to just take this Toxicroak out because they have their Toxicroak lined up with both my poisons, and they also potentially have the Azumarill lined up with the crustle. So in my head, I just need to take this thing out as much as I can and preserve as much health as I can for Swalot. But I don't think that's going to happen. And again, not everything's a perfect team, but I know the Toxicroak is a big issue for this team. So now they have their Azumarill lined up with crustle, and I don't think, unless they have something weak to Swalot in the back, both Pokemon, then I think it's pretty much a GG. But yeah, I'm just curious what they have in the back. I just want to know their team comp, just to really like see if it's if I would have had a chance. And oh man, what did they bring out? Ivysaur. Dang, that was a good swap from them too. They swapped out to a Sludge Bomb. If it was an Ice Beam, I think it would have been a one-hit KO. That was a good swap from them. And yep, one shield versus no shield. This should be a GG. Yeah, just a Toxicroak in the lead or in the back. It's just a pain, but okay, awesome lead. Smackdown should be doing super effective. I'll have my switch panel up. I swap to my Drapion, and I don't think most people are expecting an Aqua Tail from a Drapion. So I think for the most part, not everybody has shielded it. I think they shielded the second one, and they actually go for a Shadow Ball here. And I'm gonna go ahead and farm down here. I think Bone Club would have been the better choice. Go ahead and farm down a little bit. I think I have a Aqua Tail. Again, see, they don't shield it. So that was my hint of like people don't shield Drapion second move. So I'm definitely gonna start throwing the Sludge Bomb now. So I won that switch. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Swalot, so that way I have my crustle lined up with the Drifloon. Definitely gonna debuff me, but I don't think it's enough for it to take me out. I go ahead and shield him because I don't want to lose all the energy I just gained, and I want to get rid of the shield that Wigglytuff has. So I'm gonna try to get to one more Rock Slide. Oh, and they don't. I should have just thrown it. I really thought I was gonna get to it, but I had energy saved up on Swalot, so that was a good game. Amazing lead. Beedrill, I stay in. I'm gonna stay in, and they swap. And that was actually a pretty good matchup for crustle for both of them. Again, I just wanted to save them and have the Beedrill lined up for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap out. I don't know what it has, so I don't shield it just because I was like, I don't think it can one-hit KO it, so I don't shield. And I don't shield because also I have the crustle in the back, which can farm down, so I'm alright with that. And they bring in a Drifloon, which is all their Pokemon were weak to Drifloon, so I was like, oh, to crustle, sorry about that. So that was an amazing match for crustle. And I think this should be a GG unless I'm misplay. Should be able to farm this thing down. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a. Oh, they bait me so hard. Good game. And this is... Alright, some lag there. So this is a unique one. Scrafty in the lead. I don't know this matchup. That's why I stayed in, just to see if I would win this. And it looks like I won't, but it was a learning experience. I didn't know that matchup at all, but I do bring it down really low, and it was a CMP tie, so that's really good, which allows me to farm down a little bit. It should be a power-up punch. It does a lot of damage though with 2 boosted power-up punches. I do have some loaded energy, and I'm gonna try to bait some shields now. I think the ideal move is Crunch and Sludge Bomb, or Aqua and Crunch, but I wanted Aqua just because the spamminess of it is so good. So I'm waiting for it to throw an Icy Wind, so I can take that debuff and just throw the Aqua here. They don't shield, and so now I'm gonna swap out to Swalot simply because it doesn't have a debuff. I was gonna swap before, but I wanted to take the Icy Wind first. I think they should be shielding here, depending on what they have in the back. And that's a crustle, man. Oh man. Okay, so I don't know this matchup either, but they bait me so hard here. I think I can get to another Ice Beam before it gets to a Rock Slide. And I think they're going to bait me twice. Yeah. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, that was a good shield. Okay, I should be able to get to... So that was... I didn't know the count. That was such a fail. I didn't know the count on that. So I tried to catch the Rock Slide, and look who comes in clutch. Swalot's like, oh, you did a mistake, bruh? It's cool, dude. I got your back. And he came in clutch. Good game. Good game. Yep. And here you go. Toxic Croak in the lead or in the back is just a nightmare. I'm still trying to figure out that matchup, either in the lead or in the back. But he's so hard to deal with. And what I try to do is just do as much damage as I can, and hopefully one of my guys in the back can take him out. So this is a debatable switch. I'm not sure if Swalot was a better choice, but I bring in Drapion simply because Swalot's bulkier and I don't have to use more shields on it. I use less shields on Swalot, so I rather save that shield for Swalot. And I brought in Drapion because I thought the Aqua was gonna just spam out a little bit faster so I can take some shields. But that was the main reason why I threw out Drapion instead of Swalot. I don't know if it would have worked the other way around, so he's up a shield. I'm hoping to take this shield away. He shields, and I know that a Mud Bomb doesn't take me out here, so it should be a good game. But yeah, those are my first round battles. If you guys enjoyed the video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more PvP battles. Peace.